Check, check, check. Naz, check your mic. Check, 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 check. I'll mute him once we check him. Good?
Hello, hello. Yes, I
Check,
can
check.
hear you.
Beautiful.
What's my level? Yeah, that's good.
That's good?
Yeah, because
What about
I
now?
talk
Is that
low.
better for me?
That doesn't have anything to do with our headsets. That has to do with the output that we're putting on the television.
What about now? Now. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, it's good.
Okay. Yep.
All right.
Well, here's what my prediction is. A Frazier blowout.
Think? It's a 3-point game at the beginning of the year.
1 point.
Oh, yeah, 54-53. That's right.
Every game I've been to for Frazier, it's been a blowout.
Could be.
They blew out Menneson first, California second, Charleroi third.
Charleroi a blowout, though?
Fuck yeah. Well, they blew out
He fouled out in the third quarter.
fourth quarter. And then they blew him out. What was the foul? I don't have my book.
Yo. You there? It's up. It should be. I muted the thing. How do I do that? I did. I hit the button on the right. Mute what? Okay, so what do you want me to do? It's not coming. The mics are off. It's on the eye.
All right, let's see if we got you guys. We had some technical difficulties here. We're trying to get it back together. Right now we have the score 23-19 Frazier. Frazier's doing it with a lot of threes. They have 4 threes and 4 twos in the game. Haven't been to the free throw line yet. Fort Cherry, on the other hand, has been scoring from close by a lot and a few free throws here. So, sound is now back, and we are good, and I don't have to do this anymore.
Hey, we're back. 1:30 to go here in the first half, and Noah Oldham with a basket makes it 25-19. We apologize for the technical difficulties. We are back, according to some of the people out there watching. As Colton Harrison comes up with a steal for the Commodores, heads to the lane, hard off the glass, no good.
Good hustle.
Gets his own rebound, and it comes to Noah Oldham. Kicks it outside. There's newcomer now on the wing to Santo. Santo looks to drive, little floater up, no good. Good hustle by Noah Oldham. And we got a jump ball, and it's going to go to the Rangers. Again, we apologize for the technical difficulties, and at least you were able to watch the first half, but Naz can recap for you what's been happening.
I actually am going to have to go down to the scorer's table and recap, because some of this, when I was trying to fix this a little bit, I might have missed one bucket from Frazier, but it was a 3, I can tell you that. They're knocking the 3 down. Oh, nice steal.
Good steal by newcomer, all alone for an easy layup. Makes it 27-19 Commodores with 35 seconds to play here in the second quarter. Again, I'm Mon Valley Independent Sports Editor Jeremy Salou, joined by Naz Victoria on the call. Olivia Greco handling the camera duties for us tonight. We introduced ourselves once, but you guys couldn't hear us. As Karn gets in the lane, no good. The putback is there.
See that number?
I think it's number 30, Nathan Turk got that one. It's 27-21, 6 seconds to go. 3 seconds, there's newcomer, pull up for 3, no good. And that'll take us to the half with the Commodores leading 27-21 over Fort Cherry. And we're going to take a break.
Yeah, real quick. Give me a minute. And then we'll come back and talk about.
We're going to follow up, and I can give you some out-of-town scores here from our local Mon Valley teams.
We'll talk about a little bit of what we wanted to talk about in the preview, about what we saw from these two teams, and do those scores. All right.
We'll be right back here on the Trib High School Network and MVI Live for the second half and a quick recap of the first half. I was just calling you. Send Jason Black some pictures. I forgot to tell you. I hate Berkshire so bad.
Do you need them early?
Huh?
Do you need them early? 'Cause I know they have an early deadline.
Yeah, I'd send them as soon as you can.
All right, let's go.
You want to go now?
Yes, sir.
You could go.
Give me
I'm
one
going to be off for a
second.
second.
Give me one second. That's fine.
Here's
What did you talk
updated
about?
score. I didn't talk about anything. I just signed off.
Did you say scores or anything?
All right, just give me a minute with.
Gonna get halftime.
Give me a minute. I'm going to recap the first half first. All right, got everything straightened out here. So for the first half, we have the Frazier Commodores. It was 15-15 after the first quarter. And at the half here, we have 27-21. For Frazier, we have Owen Newcomer with 8 points. Chase Hazelbaker with 2. Colton Harrison with 6. Kenny Fine with 9. And Noah Oldham with 2. For Fort Cherry, we have Maddox Truschel with 9. We have Henry Karn with 4, Owen Norman with 6, and Nate Turk with 2. Like I said, Frazier outscored Fort Cherry 12-6 in that second quarter, which gives them their advantage. It was 15-15 at the half. I have a couple of out-of-town scores for you. In Class 2A, we have Shenango 39, Monessen 10. Where was that at? Was that at the half, 39-10? That's at the half. At the end of one, we have McKeesport beating Shar Valley 17-14. At the end of one, we have Latrobe up on TJ 16-15. And at the end of the first, we have Olsh beating Kell 27-6. So sorry about that, folks. We had some serious technical difficulties there in the first half of this ball game, and we got it all back together, obviously, if you could hear me. What we saw was a very good game. Both teams came out. They're fighting hard. Frazier's leaning a lot on the three-pointers. They've knocked down 5 three-pointers in that first half, and Fort Cherry, they've relied mostly on their inside game. Fort Cherry's Maddox Truschel, the only guy to get to, well, actually there's 2. Truschel and Rogers both got to the line. Truschel's 3 for 3, and Rogers is 0 for 2. Frazier is yet to get to the free throw line. Relatively foul-free, 6 for Fort Cherry in the first half and 4 for Frazier. We don't really have any real foul trouble. We have Chase Hazelbaker with 2 and Kenny Fine with 2 at the end of the first half, and we have Owen Norman with 2 for Fort Cherry. Other than that, it's been a very good game. We have Jeremy Salou here. He's scouring through the reports to find out any updated scores. Give you a little bit of background here on this fourth Frazier game that I'm doing. I saw them play Monessen, California, and Charleroi previously, all big victories. And if things hold true here tonight, it looks like they're going to get another victory. They just have to stay playing tough like they did there in the second quarter. Other than that, little background on Fort Cherry. They're coming into this game as the number 11 seed out of 2A Section 2 with a 12-6 record overall, 5-5 in that Section 2. Notable losses were 2 to Carlington and 2 to Stowe Rocks. The Stowe Rocks being the number 3 seed in 2A, and Carlington being the number 7 seed in 2A. They had a split with Chartiers Houston there, and we saw Chartiers Houston the other day lose to California. They've played a couple big games. They played a game against 3A Waynesburg and 5A Moon. And they've actually beat two teams here from 2A4. They beat Frazier on Frazier's opening game of the season by 1 point. And they also beat Jefferson Morgan. The winner of this game gets the winner of Stowe Rock Southside area in the bracket for those of you who are trying to follow along and see where we go. Jeremy, what do you know about Frazier coming into this game?
Well, Frazier coming into this game is exactly what they're doing right now. Tough, aggressive on defense, very scrappy team. They pass the ball well, they move the ball well, and they shoot the three-pointer as well. And, you know, Owen Newcomer has been the leading force behind them all year. Obviously has 8 points in this one. I know Kenny Fine missed a few games, but obviously he provides another outside threat. He has 9 points here tonight. So Frazier's doing exactly, they're playing their type of game right now.
Another outside threat that they have that hasn't scored in this game is Luke Santo, who I talked to Coach Kiefer before the game, and he said that he just held him out for precautionary reasons in the final game against Clareton. He kind of injured his wrist a little bit in
you can see he does have it taped up
in the game against Monessen. Yeah, I don't think that should affect him so much. He just got to get into a groove, put up a couple shots, and he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Adrenaline could carry you in the playoffs.
Right. And the things he brings you too, I mean, yeah, he does score, but he's not the primary guy. He's the floor general. He's the one that's outside, you know, directing traffic, making the first pass. You know, he's the one you want out there leading the show for the Commodores offensively. So, yeah, they have enough people that can put the ball in the net. I mean, we saw a lot of hustle plays there by Arison. I know he has 6 points already tonight. So, but, I mean, they're doing what they do. They play bigger than they are.
They do.
You know, and, you know, that's exactly what's happening right now. If you're Fort Cherry, I know that, well, even though we were having the technical difficulties and I was trying to fix it, the one thing I watched, they were successful when they were getting to the rim and penetrating into that lane. So I look for them to come out here in the second half and try to continue that.
Okay, so it's going to be Frazier ball to start the second half. And Jeremy will take it away as soon as we get this ball inbounded here.
We do have another out-of-town halftime score. Latrobe up on TJ 31-30.
That's a shocker for me.
Close game. Latrobe's a good team. Was it you? Did you have them when they beat McKeesport at the buzzer?
No, I did not do that game. But
a solid squad. So.
Watching that section all the way through, I kind of figured that. But I had TJ going to the Final Four. So
there's Kenny Fine with a nice drive to the basket. A little too strong.
Nice take, though.
That was a nice take. He had his opportunity. And here comes Fort Cherry the other way. It's Truschel up top. Gets it over to Lane Miller. There's a three-pointer. I couldn't see the number. It was 5. It was Dylan Rogers. Here come the Commodores the other way. Fine in the corner. Gets it outside to Arison. And Arison's another one. He's not afraid to pull up from outside as well.
I'll tell you what, Fort Cherry's numbers are difficult to read.
Yeah, for us who's not familiar with him, this Arison turns it over. There's Miller up ahead of the pack with the left hand, and it gets to go. 27-23.
That was Dylan Rogers with that bucket.
Sorry about that, Dylan
That's
Rogers.
Okay.
Yeah, those numbers are really hard to read. Yeah, Miller's 4.
You can hardly tell the difference between a 4 and a 5 on the bat.
Fine throws it away to Lane Miller this time, up ahead to Rogers. Rogers drives in the lane right against Hazelbaker, and he gets it to fall. And the Rangers come out quick here in the second half. And they cut the Frazier lead to 2 with the first 4 points.
Well, something we've seen all season long, and especially this last couple of weeks. You can't turn the ball over and expect to win basketball games. They have to control that the rest of the way, or else Fort Cherry could just close in on them quick.
Makes it 27-25. 2 baskets by Rogers here in the second half.
Four points off turnovers, so.
Yep. Frazier looked like they wanted to run there a little bit, but they got to take care of the basketball. And I'll still say they're one of the best teams running an offense, you know, moving the ball. They move the ball really well. One of the best that we've seen this season. So we'll see if they can get back to that.
We have Olivia Greco here with us. She's doing our camera work. She did a great,
Santo
nice
inside
pass.
to Hazelbaker. Great look. Inside to Chase Hazelbaker, and he gets the Commodores on the board here in the second half.
And like you said about Santo, even though he's not scoring, he does other little things.
Absolutely.
Beautiful assist right there.
He has a nice cut to the basket by Norman. He gets that one to roll in. Makes it 29-27. Fine on the opposite wing now. Gets it back up top to Santo. Santo over to Newcomer. Nice pass inside to Fine with the left hand. He gets it to go.
Can he find into double figures with 11 points? Pretty big game so far for Fine.
31-27 Commodores here. 5:23 to go in the second half, or in the third quarter. Sorry about that. There's another basket for Rogers.
He's taken over this quarter for Fort Jerry.
Newcomer gets it out to Arison to Fine in the corner. Fine right back to Arison, all the way across to Santo. He's going to drive baseline. He was bumped.
Got a 23.
We got a foul called on. It's going to be Henry Karn for the first foul here in the second half.
I said at halftime, first half was pretty clean.
That's one
5
thing-
fouls to 4 fouls. So
One thing I noticed, even in the girls' game yesterday, the officiating, they're letting them play. It's a little bit more physical.
I agree
here
with
in the
that.
playoffs.
I definitely agree with that. But you know what? I'm a little bit happy about that.
I am too.
A couple of the little bump fouls and fouls that they didn't really need to call during the regular season, they're finally letting them go.
Arison outside the Fine. Arison inside, kicks it out to Santo for three, no good. And the rebound comes into the hands of Lane Miller. And he'll advance it for the Rangers. Outside now to Norman. And into the corner for Harn. He's gonna let go of a three, no good. There's Rogers again though with an easy rebound and putback. And this game is tied, 31 all.
That's 8 points this quarter for Rogers. All 8 of his points in the game came in the last 4 minutes.
Harrison out to Fine, back to Santo. Harrison tried to force it to Hazelbaker. And it goes out of bounds off a Newcomer. Oldham checks in. Fine takes a seat. And I know head coach Zach Kiefer didn't like that call at all.
It looked like the right call from up here.
It did.
I don't know what this call is going to be,
Foul
though.
called. Looks like it might be Oldham or Arison.
I think it's Oldham.
It's Arison.
It is Oldham.
We saw one of the Rangers hit the deck.
He was a little upset, too, when he hit the deck.
Yeah, he was.
That's Arison's first foul.
Again, nobody really in foul trouble. Here goes Norman, jumper over Oldham, no good. Good rebound there by Truschel. His follow-up was no good, and Hazelbaker clears it for Frazier. Santo looks over the defense. Arison gets it to Newcomer. Tried to drive, threw it away, and we got a kick ball.
Lucky. Very lucky. They got to take care of the ball here.
Yes. They're trying to force it in to start everything at that high post, and as soon as somebody touches it there, they're getting double teamed.
I think they just need to take a deep breath.
Newcomer off a screen. He is
gonna shoot
fouled,
three.
and he's going to shoot 3 free throws. That foul goes against Rogers. That's his first. Newcomer misses the first.
TJ's losing by 1.5. TJ's losing by 1.5.
Newcomer for the second. He missed that one. I gotta say here, there's a pretty good contingent here from Fort Cherry. They're loud. Newcomer hits the third. Only 1 out of 3 though, but it does give Frazier a 1-point lead, 32-31. Rogers gets it over to Norman. Norman kicks it outside. Harn gives it right back to him. Commodores switch and have Santo on Rogers now. Harn tried to drive on Arison, and that's deflected out of bounds, and it's going to go down to the Commodores.
Good defense, good switch up on defense as well. They needed to change up whoever was watching Dylan Rogers, because he just got off early. He was getting to the hole.
Santo now over to Oldham. Back to Santo at the top to Newcomer. Trap comes, there goes Santo to the hole. Jump stop, no good. Good
Nice
hustle by
rebound.
Arison. Out to Newcomer for 3, no good. Good rebound in there by Karn. And here he comes the other way, drives and kicks it outside to Rogers. Rogers gonna penetrate. Ends up getting it back straight to the lane, hits the bottom of the rim, but Truschel's there for the follow. And Fort Cherry is now ahead 32-33.
I might think about going to a zone if I was Frazier. It doesn't seem like they want to shoot a three-pointer anyway, so a zone will clog it up. They won't be able to drive to the hole like that.
Oldham now gets it to Santo. Newcomer thought about a 3, goes to the floater baseline, and he gets it to go. Owen Newcomer gives Commodores a lead, 1:52 to go here in the quarter. Long rebound comes out to Santo, and there he goes ahead of the pack. Did not get it to fall, little contact. Frazier fans wanted a foul on Karn, do not get it. And there's Rogers, he's gonna let go of a 3 way off to the right.
Maybe that's why they don't shoot threes, huh?
That one was not pretty. It hit below the rim on the right-hand side.
And
Santo now.
The ball spun sideways
Yeah,
as he was shooting it.
Oldham gets it out to Arison. Arison back to Oldham. He'll let go of a 3, no good. Another rebound there by Karn. Here come the Rangers as we near a minute to go here in the third quarter, 34-33. Karn all alone, gets the layup to fall. And back and forth we go. Now it's Fort Cherry on top. Harrison deep 2, no good. Karn pulls that rebound down. Norman now gets it to Truschel. No call there on a travel.
Or there.
Norman. Truschel inside, had it blocked by Oldham. And as we said, the referees are letting him play. There's Arison in the lane.
Nice
with
take.
the contact, and he gets it to go. Colton Arison high off the glass, makes it 36-35.
That was a nice strong take by Colton Arison down the middle. He bounced the defender off of him, threw it high off the glass like you said.
Truschel against Hazelbaker. Put back up by Rogers, no good. Hazelbaker clears the rebound, and we're gonna head to the fourth quarter. Commodores leading 36-35. 8 minutes to go in this Class 2A playoff game. Frazier clinging to a 1-point lead. And a big quarter there for Dylan Rogers from Fort Cherry. 8 points in the frame. Karn and Norman each with 2. Truschel added a bucket.
LH and Shaler are tied at the half.
Wow.
What is that, 30 all?
30 all.
30 all. For Frazier, they got 9 points in the quarter, 3 from Newcomer, 2 from Hazelbaker, 2 from Arison, 2 from Fine. Luke Santo is still yet to score in the game. Hopefully he'll be able to come out in this fourth quarter and knock a shot or two down, give the Frazier Commodores a little bit of offense.
That's one thing that Santo don't care either. As long as his team has more points at the end of the game, he'll be happy. Again, Frazier, a very senior-laden team. I believe with 7 seniors.
Frazier is all seniors. Fort Cherry, seniors and juniors mixed. One freshman mixed in. Number 22 is a freshman for Fort Cherry.
Norman now on the outside. Good battle going on inside between Oldham.
Looks like they went to that 2-3 zone.
Turk. Nice up and under move there by Lane Miller. He gives Fort Cherry a 1-point lead.
That's his first bucket of the game.
37-36. The Rangers with the lead. Kenny Fine back in the game here to start the fourth. There's Fine for 3, short off the front of the iron. Here comes Norman the other way for Fort Cherry. Around newcomer, doesn't get it to go. Truschel, altered shot by Harrison. Here comes Kenny Fine.
No
His
foul.
layup was no good. Oldham tried to throw it off of Derek Arrett.
The
And he
freshman.
threw it right to him. There's a jumper from Miller, no good. Rebounded by Turk. And there's a good drive to the basket by Miller. And now it's Miller's turn. As head coach Zach Kiefer calls a timeout. 6:35 to go here in the fourth quarter. Fort Cherry leading 39-36. Behind 4 points from Lane Miller.
Well, what do you think Frazier needs to do to get back into this? They did go to the 2-3 zone to try to slow those drives to the hoop down. Kind of isn't working right now. But
I think what they need to do here is make Fort Cherry's zone defense move. Try to get your open shot for one of your shooters if it's newcomer on the wing. I mean, we were here for how many games where newcomer hit 3 or 4 three-pointers from the same spot.
right.
Or, I mean, he's smart enough to know when he has a shot and when he doesn't, and he'll drive to the lane.
Like to see Luke Santo put up a couple shots here in his fourth quarter. He got to maybe forget all about that wrist thing.
39-36. Here comes Santo leading the charge here for the Commodores. 6.5 minutes to go. Santo gets it the newcomer on the wing to Oldham in the corner. We got another kick ball here against the Rangers. I think if you're Zach Kiefer, you told him in that huddle too, don't force the passes.
Exactly. Just slow down 1 second, you'll be fine. Not doing that.
We talked about him forcing that pass into the high post. Santo to Harrison to find the newcomer. Commodores working the ball like that. Fine tried to force that one into Harrison, and it's stolen away by Eric. Here comes Fort Cherry again. That pass deflected by Santo. He controls it. Find the newcomer.
They have to stop dribbling once and picking up their dribble. That just gets them in
Oldham with a
trouble.
little jump shot, no good. Knocked out of bounds there by Karn, and it will stay with Frazier.
You know what I mean? That 1 pound out top and picking it up
Right.
does nothing but let the defense play. Collapse, play hard.
Nobody moved. No movement there. Santo backs up and takes a longer pass. Harrison outside the newcomer. Newcomer gets in the lane to Harrison. His little floater is no good. Karn with the rebound for Fort Cherry, and here they come. Here comes Lane Miller in the corner to Rogers. He's going to let go of a three. No good. Tracked down by Karn for the offensive board. There's Eric for three, and that's good. The freshman hits the three. And he makes it 42-36 in favor of the Rangers. I believe that's their largest lead of the night.
It certainly is. These two players for Frazier are going to have to pick it up at some point in time. Oldham and Santos led them all year. They're going to have to do something here.
Oldham inside. Tried to force it to Harrison, and it's stolen away again. And there's a steal for Santo, but he was on the line. And it will stay with Fort Cherry.
Frazier yet to score here in the fourth quarter. It's almost halfway gone.
Kenny Fine or Chase Hazelbaker back in the game for the Commodores. Back to a man-to-man. Norman controls for Fort Cherry. Miller at the top to Norman. There's a steal by Hazelbaker, and he was fouled by Truschel.
That's Truschel's first, team third. Long way to go before we're shooting. Team foul situation, 3 for Fort Cherry, 1 for Frazier.
Biggest thing for Frazier now. There's Harrison for 3, no good. Rebounded by Truschel for the Rangers. You got to get a basket. You got to get that confidence back up.
Yeah, they don't seem to have anybody who can knock one down right now.
Goes Miller, tried to get in the lane. He was cut off by Oldham. Comes out to Karn up top. Gonna have to see a little bit more aggressiveness here on the defensive end. Fort Cherry's perfectly fine to sit out here and pass the ball around.
Yeah, I think they should start going after steals at this point in time. If they can't steal it, they foul them.
There's Rogers now, gets it to Miller. Miller to the lane, up and under, and the basket will count. Lane Miller will have a chance at a three-point play. Try to increase the lead to 9 with 3:17 to go.
That's the third foul on Hazelbaker. Second of the half. Miller going for his 7th point.
Miller's free throw is up and good. 45-36, Fort Cherry, and Coach Zach Keeper's going to take a timeout.
Well, the third quarter was Dylan Rogers' quarter, and the fourth quarter seems to be Miller time. He has 7 here in the fourth for them. Derek Everett knocked the only 3 of the game down for Fort Cherry. They've outscored Frazier 10-0 here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, definitely not the start to the fourth quarter you wanted if you're the Commodores.
No, not at all.
You're midway, you're almost 5 minutes into this quarter, and you don't even have a point on the board. You got to get something going right now.
And half of the time they came down, they didn't even get a shot.
Right.
They were turning the ball over. So we talked about that earlier. Turnovers will not lead to victories.
They will not.
Well, good thing is they still have a few minutes left here.
They do.
And they do have some three-point shooters, so maybe they could start knocking some down and pull themselves back into this game. Down 9 right now, 45-36.
And they're going to have to. I mean, they're not able to get into the lane. They're getting to the high post, and that's it. They haven't attacked the basket here in the second half. And they're not getting, like you said, they're not even getting shots.
Well, that's because they're trying to force it into the lane as opposed to looking at that three-point jumper. I mean, they have to use what they're strong at right now.
Newcomer will inbound to Santo.
Here we go, 3:14 left in the game. Huge possession for Frazier right here.
Santo to Newcomer. Skip pass over to Oldham. He's going to let go of a 3. No good. Karn with the rebound for the Rangers. Here, I'm going to say, if you're the Commodores, you need some full court pressure here. You need to try to force some turnovers. Nearly got one there as the loose ball comes to Truschel. All alone, guarded by Oldham, and it will go to the line. Oldham had to do it, though. I mean, you can't let that basket go.
Not a problem at all. Is that Truschel on the line?
Yes. Truschel will shoot 2. First one is up and good.
Fort Cherry is not missing here in the fourth quarter.
Truschel hits both. Makes it an 11-point lead, 47-36.
Other than those first 2 free throws that Dylan Rogers shot.
Santo into the lane. There's the first basket for Frazier.
There you go.
Makes it a 9-point game. 2:30 to go here. 47-38. There's Rogers to the basket. No good. Gets his own rebound. Nearly threw it away. But Fort Cherry recovers. There's Rogers trapped in the corner. Got it inside to Truschel. Norman, he was fouled by Santo on his way out. So now Norman will go to the line for a pair.
Fort Cherry's 3 for 3 from the line so far here in the fourth.
Out of town score, end of the third quarter. Chartiers Valley leads McKeesport 52-48. As Norman hits the first, 2:11 to go. No good on the second, it's still a 10-point lead. 48-38. Fort Cherry leads, and there's a basket inside.
That was Newcomer.
Newcomer gets a basket here, makes it 48-40. Ball knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Fort Cherry.
That Char Valley McKeesport sounds like a heck of a game, huh?
Yes, sir. Got a timeout on the floor. 1:53 to go. 30-second timeout. See if I can get any more scores for us here from the out-of-town school board or scoreboard. Give a shout out here to my buddy Bob Sawhill, Fort Cherry's baseball coach. He's talking a little smack on the text message.
We have a few games being played here today from local teams. In 2A, Ocean, California, Shenango, Monessen, Greensburg Central, and Sarah. We haven't heard anything about that one yet, huh?
End of the third quarter, Thomas Jefferson 50, Latrobe 48. Big Ethan Dunsey with 18 points.
Wow, go ahead, Ethan. My summer league big man.
Keystone Oaks Charleroi girls were 35-33, Keystone Oaks. Ball comes into Truschel, handoff to Norman. They're going to call a foul. Looked like Norman slipped.
That's Harrison's second,
They're going to
team
give
fifth.
Harrison a block. Well, I mean, if you're Frazier, you want to get it. You're going to have to get it to the point where you're shooting. So they have fouls to give.
Yes, sir.
Long inbound pass. There's a turnover up ahead to Harrison in front of the pack. Gets the basket and the foul. If you're Fort Cherry's Lane Miller, you got to just let him take that layup. You don't want to give him the extra point here. Harrison will go to the line for a chance for a three-point play.
Pull him to within 5 if he can knock this free throw down. A lot of time left, 1:44 left in the game.
Harrison's free throw up and good. Gets the three-point play, make it 48-43 Fort Cherry.
There's another one.
Long pass, and it's...
Oh, my.
Oh, they gave him the save. Oldham now, we got a foul called against Oldham. I thought they were going to say that Norman was out of bounds when he touched that ball.
I thought the ball was out of bounds.
Yeah.
I thought Norman was out of bounds. The two Frazier boys just stood there and watched. They should have probably grabbed the ball and went the other way with it.
Nice play on the inbound by Norman. He was fouled by Harrison. And he'll go to the line for a pair. 1:36 to go. Fort Cherry leads 48-43.
Who we got? Rogers on the line?
Yes, Rogers is on the line. That one rolls out. We do have a final in Class 2A. Shenango 60, Monessen 35. So Shenango will move on.
Where's Shenango at?
Up towards Newcastle.
Yeah, I thought that was a long drive from Monessen.
Norman gets that one to go. Or Rogers gets that one to go. 49-43. Santo gets into the lane, kicks it out. Newcomer for three, no good.
Nice
Rebound
job.
ripped away by Oldham.
Walker.
We're going to have a travel call on the rebound by Karn. Then to go back to the Commodores.
6-point game, 1:18 remaining. Frazier has to look for their outside three-point shooters right now.
Another final in Class 2A. Our Lady of Sacred Heart 92, California 35.
Close one, huh?
Harrison for three, no good. Santo's going to get called for going over the back.
Good foul. Good foul.
Trucial's going to go to the line with 1:09 to play.
Trucial's 5 for 5 from the line right now. Looks like Fort Cherry is rather confident he's going to knock these down.
Trucial misses that one. Harrison with the rebound.
How'd you like that jinx there, Jeremy?
You jinxed that one. Santo way across the newcomer. Bobbled the pass back to Santo. He's going to let go of a three. That's no good. Rebounded by Harrison. He misses the putback. Karn gets it, and we got a foul by Santo.
His third, team ninth.
On Norman. Got a timeout taken
By Frazier.
by Frazier.
Yes.
50.4 seconds to go. 49-43. Rangers about to go to the line for another 1-and-1. So as the finals start rolling in, we could tell you we're going to have an Old Shenango matchup in one quarterfinal.
We hear anything about Greensboro Central Sarah yet?
I have not. The Rangers back on the floor. So if you're Frazier, you got to score fast. That's the first thing.
Yes. Well,
I'll get a good
they
shot.
they gotta hope that Owen Norman misses the front end of this 1-and-1.
Right.
They're gonna have to put up a couple threes. They keep wanting to force it inside. They need to get up threes. 50 seconds left in this game. They're gonna be playing a foul game at one end.
Norman's first shot up and good. So he will get the bonus. And he gets the second. 51-43, and there's a Harrison threw it away. Rogers with the left hand, no good. Oldham with the rebound. Up quickly to Hazelbaker. 51 8-point game. Santo to Harrison outside the newcomer. Newcomer for three, and it's good. Makes it 51-46. Kiefer calls a timeout.
That's his last, I believe. So we have a 5-point game with 32.2 seconds left. They're going to have to put them on the line, hope they miss. And
Next next foul will shoot 2.
Yeah.
If you don't get a steal within the first 2-3 seconds, you're going to have to foul.
They definitely have an advantage shooting free throws here.
If you're Fort Cherry, be sure your inbound pass. Get ready for the contact. Don't force anything. That's definitely been the difference.
Frazier has to be
here in the second half.
Frazier has to be careful not to foul somebody before that ball comes in.
Right.
That's 2 shots and the ball.
Right.
Better watch somebody going deep here.
They got Harrison back. They're telling him to back up now. Be sure to switch on the screens here if you're Frazier. Rogers goes long. Gets it into Miller. Miller is fouled by Fine. 0.4 of a second off the clock there.
Miller's 1 for 1 so far. Shooting 2 here.
1 minute left in the game. Jack Bacco hooking us up. Greensburg Central Catholic 51, Sarah Catholic 47.
Good game there.
Miller misses the first.
And the jinx stays true. And that's a really good game so far for Sarah. They lost both times to Greensburg
Over
Central.
20.
Yeah, by 20-plus points both times.
Miller's second is good. 31.8 to go. It's a 6-point game. Miller, newcomer lost it to Oldham. Oldham gets it to newcomer for 3, no good. Too long. Miller with the rebound, and he is fouled.
Well, folks, they gave all they could give. I don't think that they're going to be able to come back from this one.
Not with 16 seconds. I don't know if that's going to be enough time. Fort Cherry, again, the winner of this game will advance to face number 3 Stowe Rocks, likely. We don't have a Stowe Rocks Southside area score. Miller hits the first.
Well, Fort Cherry has done what they had to do to win this game. They played good, solid defense. Didn't allow Frazier's three-point shooters to get off at all in the second half. They have 1 3-pointer in the second half.
Miller hits the second. Makes it 54-46, 16.3 seconds to go.
On offense, they took the ball at Frazier, took it to the hole, been to the foul line a lot. Well, a lot of those free throws in the fourth quarter because they had to. But, you know, still, look at how many 2s are on that.
Right. Yep, they did. That's what they did early on when they were successful. They were taking it to the rim early in the first quarter.
When no one was able to hear us.
Right. And then
you didn't even get to see a lot of that.
I didn't. I was trying to fix the problem. And then they started doing it in the second half again, and that was the difference.
You had Rogers come out at the beginning of the second half, score 4 layups for 8 points.
Right.
And then to start that fourth quarter, you had Miller come out. He had 3 layups, and the third one being an and one. And they're knocking their free throws down to finish this one out.
Up ahead to Fine. On the inbound to Santo. Had it poked away. No, they're going to say he lost it.
Yeah, he did. He just
off his own leg. 10 seconds to play. Fort Cherry with the ball in an 8-point lead. That's probably going to wrap this one up.
That's off of him. That's, Frazier ball.
That'll be Frazier ball. As the bounced off of Lane Miller while he was standing out of bounds after he bounced it off of Fine.
It's a good play, but you can't do it like that, right?
Fine to Oldham, high off the glass, no good. Harrison fights for the rebound.
I believe it's still Frazier ball. 5 seconds left. Do they have any 9-point shots?
This isn't Rock and Jock. We're not. There's no 10-point spot on the floor. Fort Cherry is going to call a timeout. head coach Eugene Briggs will call it just to get his team a little jawing going on after that jump ball. So I think he just wants them to get their head straight. And
I'll be honest with you, if I was Fort Cherry's coach right now, I would let Frazier inbound the ball, score the bucket, and that's it.
That's it. Right.
It's over. They don't have to take the ball out of bounds at all.
Right.
I mean, I wouldn't even take them away from their sideline, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to.
No.
The clock's going to run, so 40 seconds remaining in Class 5A. Latrobe 60, TJ 59.
What a finish there, folks.
After a three-point play by Ryan Sickenberger. He's the one that hit the game-winning jumper against McKeesport.
And I think I read that. Does he have a brother on the team as well?
I think he does. Yeah, I think there's two of them. Yeah, if you're Fort Cherry, you just stand there with your hands up. Now, I'm not saying let them score, because you know how I feel about that.
I hear you. I'm saying don't even do anything. I wouldn't even be here. I'd be over there getting ready to celebrate with my coach.
Yep, that's what they're doing. They're just standing there. Santo hits a three, and that's it. The final score, Fort Cherry 54, Frazier 49. As the Commodore season comes to an end, Fort Cherry, the 11th seed, will move on to face the winner of number 3 Stowe Rocks and number 14 Southside area. As the Frazier seniors are visibly upset, and understandably so. They had a fantastic season.
Yes, they did.
And Fort Cherry will move on. So for Olivia Greco and Naz Victoria, I'm Mon Valley Independent Sports Editor Jeremy Salou, signing off here on the Trib High School Sports Network and MVI Live. Congratulations to Fort Cherry. And tune in tomorrow. We have a doubleheader featuring the number 1 seeds in 3A and 4A.
You'll be at Bell Vernon.
I will
I'll
be watching Bell Vernon
Allegheny.
and Bell Vernon and Freeport. And Nad, you'll get to see Ligonier Valley and South Allegheny, 2 section teams going at it again. So we'll catch everybody on MVI Live and the Trib High School Sports Network tomorrow night.